Alright, hello and welcome back to Factorio Space Age. So last time I left the ship to make some rockets and I actually sent it to Aquilo. It got all the way there. That's where I want to go. So we went all the way over here from Gleba. I think I went from Gleba. Or Forgora, it doesn't matter. So it got there, but the problem was so it didn't have basically any rockets, right? So it got to Aquilo, fine, but okay, great. Then I sent the ship back, and I actually went to do other stuff here in Gleba because I somehow managed to run out of power. I suspect because of this, so this line here is completely empty, and this should have Yumako seeds. So this farm here was not running because it ran out of seeds, and which makes the entire base went to a halt, and then I ran out of power. So I was fixing this, but then I started seeing the pop-up of the low ammunition on the rockets. So I went back on the ship and did not have this many rocket turrets, right? So let's see, the original design only has this much turrets, yeah. And I started running out of rockets, and I was not make any rockets at all. And the biggest problem is like this line here to make the explosives. Like never have enough coal, and then we never have enough coal because there is almost never enough carbon. And all boils down like to this situation, right? So you barely have any carbon, and so you just don't make the rockets. So I was able to save the ship, so I set all the turrets on the front to target only big asteroids. I set it to big, like this guy, this guy, this guy, and we don't have this, but I also set this, so it was like panic mode, and so that to save the rockets, right? And then I left the gun turrets to deal with everything else. So I was lucky because I have a bunch of ammunition, and I still have a bunch of ammunition, and then I managed to bring the ship back. So now I just left it going from Fulgora to Gleba, and by just going to Fulgora to Gleba with this recycler here, a recycling item, it is enough. Like I fill up the entire belt with rockets. I even swap to stack inserters here so I can have like even more rockets available. And I also swap to stack inserters here so I have like a bigger buffer here, but you see like it's starting to lower. Like if the ship's not moving, we start losing the carbon. And the problem with Aquilo is that there is basically no carbon. So I did change this out to be oxide recycling, but was just not getting enough really. And that almost destroyed the ship. So now that's back and it's already full of rockets, I need to deal with this recycling process here. So what I think I will do is to cut this line here. This is my input, and I guess I can redo this entire thing here, right? So this basically is so the input line here, so it got sorted, get the oxide from here, then I get the carbon here, and then finally the iron asteroids, and then come down into this recycling lane, which will throw it back here, right? And this is after the oxide, so that's why I have this pushing the oxide here just to give you a second chance to grab it, and then finally get trashed. So I even add beacons. I tried to make this work as fast as I could, but yeah. So if I take this entire thing out, maybe it helped me to unclutter the ship a little bit. Yeah, like belts go in different directions here because it was kind of needed. So if I remove all this, okay. So this line is what? This line is excess carbon or okay. Excess need to be thrown out. Okay. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, go one down here, right? And then I have an even bigger buffer for okay, perfect. And then the trash will be here. So this is the input for carbon. I'll leave it there just for reference. I'm gonna remove everything else, including you. So the oxide is all the way over here. So I need to do a better job on this part here. That's not what I want. This is what I want. Okay. So I have all this space on the front here. I move all the solar panels down, so I guess I'm safe. So you see, I also remove all the turrets already, and then the gun turrets, and push the collectors down, because having this long inserter, then unloading on the fast inserter is way too slow, so this thing fills up. So this line starts, it starts here. Let's go from here to here. I think I need to make my input right here. So this would be like here. And then everything else would be reversed. Something along this line here. Yeah, so this comes all the way from the back of the ship here. So there is way too much stuff going down and barely any going up. So this is here, the middle is probably here, right? So I could just say you go up and you can vanish from here and you start over here. What's the matter? Normal biters. They attack in a weird angle here. Yeah, there is no coverage on flame. Guess I can. I mean, how the heck they get on this angle? Because they should. Oh, I guess they came from here. Yeah, they came from here and then they walk here. Yeah. So I just need. Where's my flamethrowers? Wait, I don't have any. Oh, here, right here. Yeah, I think this guy here would be enough. A little back like this. It's hard to see with the green for the roboport and the green from the turret. But you can kind of see, yeah, this turret right here would get this entire area here. I was pointing with my finger on the screen and oops. Nobody can see that. And then maybe one like this. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So back here. Yeah, I definitely have enough rockets, so I don't need to worry for a while. So if this is the input line, so I have this line of rocket turrets here. So I need to filter. And then recycler. So I need to filter first. Yeah, it was down here because it was closer. So if I go over this part here, then I go down here, then I filter, then I go up, and then I have the recycler like in the interior. Yeah, that might work. Let's plan with this. So I could have you here. So how is this? So it's 2. So it's 2. To be fast, I need 2, right? This is for... Yep. And then you have the priority. No, that's not how it works. Yeah, so push everything here, then you prioritize this side, but if you can't, then you go back. And then you go back. So I could just do this, but that would push everything to one side, and that might be a problem, because this line will get stuck. So they are attacking from some weird angles that I don't even have too many defenses. Yeah. Interesting. See, they attacking in a different position. Okay, that should do it, and then from this... Okay, back to this. Yeah, so that's why I use this one, because I don't want to have everything on this line getting stuck. So this needs to keep moving, right? So then it will be the same here, but then it is this. And then finally, kind of don't have enough space, but at the same time do have enough space. This for the oxide. And then this will be the recycler. Now I need to recycle everything basically on carbon. I mean, if you want a ship that goes everywhere, you need to have all the recyclers you want. But and probably do some logic to enable and disable them based on how many of each one you have. But in my case, I mainly want to recycle everything that I have into carbon. So that means this guy, oxide primarily, because that's what I get the most on. And you can't use productivity on this guy. Yeah, you can't. So then it is speed. Speed 3, yes. And then efficiency 3, no. 2, yes. Let's go with the beacon setup first. So how will I do this? If I copy the same design I have here, which is outputting both sides. The belt is here. The belt is coming here. So I could have you here. Taken. And there is no use have to bulk inserter or stack inserter because you asteroid don't stack. So just put it to here, and then it's faster if I can have 2. That's something that I already realized, like this. So then to make it even faster, I could do it like this, right? So then we swap it like this. And then do like this, maybe. Here I could do... crap, don't quite have enough space to do a merge. Could leave as is, just to see if it works. I don't know how cluttered it's gonna be. And then I need to send it back to the main line. Or I keep cycling until I only have carbon. Which could be a good idea, maybe. So let's do simple first. Let's do like this. And then this guy here is inverted now. Would be like this. Then it's this. And I can probably have another one back to back here. So I don't think I have the crushers. Yeah, I don't have enough the higher level ones. And I probably don't have the modules. Oh, I forgot the beacons, right? So I said I want beacons. Bacons. So... if I add one space down, I could use 2 beacons. Yeah, why not? Like that. So that's double what I had before. And I guess I could like go back here. Or maybe I can fit one more. Yep. And then I can join back here. But then how am I gonna trash the excess? The trash line is here. So I could just move you up 1 and have you do this. Okay. That fixes this part here. This is already here. So this will come here. This will run down here. So the priority is to go back on the line. Perfect. And then the input priority doesn't matter. And then you can come back over here. But then here, yeah, this might clog. Let's say in the best case scenario I have a bunch of carbon. The carbon can't enter here, so it will pass forward. It will pass forward and it will enter here. So carbon will never be pick up here. It will move all the way here and it will eventually fill up both. Well, yeah, I need to escape here, otherwise I'm... So you pass over all this, get out the carbon there. Well, in fairness, this also will delete everything. That's not carbon. I could have 2 for excess iron, something like this. And I don't like it. How did I had it before? So I had this like the end of the trash here would go to the waistline, which I can just pull down here. Problem is I'm removing it on the middle, which means I can't really do this part here, annoying as is. Do this. And I can work with this one here. So the trash, or this dioxide, the trash is here. I mean, I guess I could have it come back here, but then the input priority is what is on here, so it keeps flowing. And once this starts to accumulate, then I have a escape here where the output priority is over there, but then it will start moving over here as well. And that will just get trashed as well. Something along this line here. But then I'm not putting it back. This whole thing run in the different... Yeah, that's why I was starting here, because I could immediately... You want to filter right away, and then you have the excess, and then you send back to the filter. And then on the filter you have the path to trash the excess. So if I think about it, my input it is here, but I don't have the path to remove it, but I can add, right? Yeah, so let's say it will be back on the normal path here. And we get the output priority over there, and everything that comes here is actually trash. I could then do it one back, so this line up has to be 2 back. And that will be trash, yeah. So then I will be here. So take it from here first and throw there first. No. This, yeah, because I want to prioritize the conversion for carbon. Yeah, this will be mainly oxide. So I want to prioritize carbon. Carbon will go here. It will be filtered. Of course, if it's also iron or oxide, it will also be filtered. Then we will get here, where I basically need to do the reverse here, right? Yeah, so I need to go like this. Okay, now that's much better, and I can even move you to here. That's not with it. So I need this to be priority so I can cut you, and then I undo, and then you are there. Okay, perfect. Also, so where uncommon. Okay. I don't have any more crushers. What do I have on the ground? I have just normal crushers. Okay. Oops, wrong ship. Okay, let's do a check again. So it will send everything here. It will filter. This filter line can be pushed down. Okay, we will move the excess, we will reach here. Then it will go to the recycling, try to recycle everything. Carbon, that will go back onto the main line. Exactly, that's what I want. So if it can't insert into the main line because there's too much stuff, it will start showing over the trash here. And I need to see how it goes. So I'm missing 3 of this. Beacon wise, I have speed. I don't know if this is enough speed, because this is not fast enough usually. I guess I could go 2 speed. Yeah, and then I put efficiency on them. Yeah, something along this line here. And I'm probably gonna need to extend the ship even more, because I don't think I have enough power. I'm making 40, yeah, I will need to be making 60 something. So I need 3 crushers and a bunch of more solar panels. So let's see what I can bring up. So here I need 3 crushers and anything else that I have as a rare solar panel. Then I send it. And come on. So I can send more. The good part is after this ship I get to Aquilo, then I basically have the fusion power, and then that's it, right? So you get the foundations, and you get fusion, fission, plasma, whatever power it is, and that's basically game over, right? So from that point on, everything else is just easy. So I should have crushers. There it is, 2 crushers. I have... Do I have a... Yes, I do. So I have the landing pad for Aquilo, I have the cargo's bay, I have 2 extra thrusters for no reason. I actually need to go grab a nuclear power plant. That was in the plans and I didn't went to grab a Novus. But the ship needs to work first. So power. I can just push. $50. Definitely not 60. This could be improved. Yeah, from here it's better to do it like this. Okay, there's still plenty of space. Ah! It's better to just like this. And we should have some Mach 2s here. Tier 2, whatever you call it. That's all I can have. It should be around 60, right? So yeah, barely. So let's see how good or how bad is it. So I'm missing more efficiency. Do I have lower version? I do have lower version. So this is too much, right? So this power. There's so many information that doesn't show. We can do this, but it's hard to see. Crafting quality, less max consumption, min consumption. Okay, it's not above the maximum, so I guess I can actually just place 2 everywhere then. Because these will be power hungry for sure. I was pretty sure that this was above the maximum. Probably because of the speed beacon, yeah. Okay. So let me just... Oh, come on. Place those here if I want to test the ship. This part here is already efficiency, everything, and then speed and not efficiency, productivity, right? We're trying to get the most of the carbons that I find. So if I plug this, we can see what happens under stress. Filters the carbon, filters the water. Then we start with the excess that will start to get being used. That come here. Then we start to have some extra that will be sent to trash. That's perfect. Yeah, this is still slow as hell. Even with 2 rare speed. Okay, so I will set this to Aquilo. So I have a gazillion rocket in stock, so that should not be a problem. Well, I say a gazillion, but I only have... Why do I have only... Oh, I see. Because I'm stacking. Now, this line here alone has more rockets than this guy have. That doesn't matter, as long as I have 2k rockets, that's fine. If I push this to 3k. So there is the big asteroid. Shouldn't be an issue. I'm worried about the speed of the ship. Because right now it's... When you go like halfway, then you start gaining speed. And that's where I'm start to get concerned. So far I'm full of everything, and then this keep going to the recycler, which is more or less what I want, right? So it keep recycling. And I only waste when I'm actually full. Okay, so... At the beginning it's quite simple and quite easy. Just have carbon. The problem is when you are actually getting near to Aquilo and coming back. That was the issue. Getting there, I know it's already possible. I just don't know if I have enough rockets for the speed I'm going. The production is definitely okay. Belt is full, nothing is moving, so the ship is going at the max speed that I set over this guy here, which is 150 fuel value here. Controlled by this pump. 115? Why is 115 and not 150? I guess I can do a quick pause and then come back when I'm actually getting to Aquilo. Because just looking at this, that won't change, right? So I do a quick pause, and then when it actually start getting there, then I resume. So just a sec. Okay, back. Start to get a little scary. You can see that how it's only oxide, right? It's barely anything else besides oxides. So the ship's moving a little fast. 8 is more or less the speed I have on the other ships. Maybe some ships are moving at 100 something. But so far, it's doing okay. Like those 4 here cover like really the very base here. Yeah, it's being fine. So far, the buffer on the carbon is being okay. Coal is still running low. Why am I running low on coal here? So this is running 100%, doesn't stop. This does not run 100%, but then they have the exact same input. But this is too slow. Maybe if I put you here. Yeah. Then it increased the speed on everyone. Now let's actually look forward. So we managed to get to Aquilo, now we're moving back. That's where I start to run out of rockets and had to configure the turrets to only target the big ones. So you're burning to a buffer. That's clear. This means I'm either moving too fast or I'm making too little. I can add more, just move those solar panels. That's probably an option. How is power actually? Oh, I should check when I was actually there, but let's see. We pick over what? 27? Seems fine. So I'm concerned about the sustainability of the ship now. Yeah, I'm definitely getting more carbon now. So this is happening. This is happening. This is... Oh crap. Oops. Okay. Yeah, I'm not making enough rockets. So I start running low on the count here. But then the ship should slow down itself, right? So we can also leave it running and just see. Yeah, we still have more than 3k rockets, so I'm still fine. So I probably need to extend the ship like more or less here. And then I can add more. Oops, that's not how you do it. Yeah, so I could trade this for more speed, right? Then I'm gonna run out of the rockets, which I could do the same. That would get expensive really fast. And I don't have enough speed for this. Yeah, it's better to use beacons than... than using individual like this. So these won't have the speed, but I can take from here, right? So now we apply the speed on all of them. I need more speed modules. Okay, we got midway, so I guess in terms of keeping itself up, I don't see a drain, like a big drain, the carbon, but then if I increase the speed of this, yeah, we still not fully back up on carbon. The problem now is the speed I'm processing. Oh, this is insanely slow. Yeah, so I need more speed modules. And probably gonna struggle with the power. But I think it's good enough. I can actually use this to go to Aquilo now. So let's go to Novos. Then you go to Gleba where I'm at. Wait. And I can grab myself a good amount of stuff to a nuclear reactor there. Yeah, so a nuclear reactor, you can have one per rocket. Great. So if I send 4, will be all my 4 rockets here. Then I need to send a few, which should be right here. And I have rare and uncommon. This is what? This is 8 gigajoules. What does it change with? It doesn't change anything, or you should increase the power output at least. So the nuclear setup requires the reactor, the heat exchanger. Oh, I don't have those. I mean, I do have those, right? Sting, this, heat exchanger. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I just need the reactors and a few. Right, so I made it to Gleba, so from here forward I know that's enough to keep up with the ship. So my concern is the buffer is definitely clear enough that we are using more rockets than we are making. So I guess my bet to just make beacons. Yeah, I can definitely have a beacon right here. Another one right here. So I need to grab more stuff on Gora. I don't think I have enough speed modules there. Yeah, seeing the slowdown is this. Mainly because it's slow, yeah. Okay, so I'm on Gleba. What am I doing on Gleba? I'm doing absolutely nothing, right? So I'm not doing any research, anything, because my goal was to get to Aquilo. So once you are there, what do we need there? Processing units, superconductor, really, and reinforced concrete. Oh crap. Processing unit, a thing that I don't have much anywhere. Superconductor and reinforced concrete. Not great. Oh, that's not what I want. This is what I want. I don't think I have 2K. What's wrong with my 2K? Processing unit. Where's my science? I do have some extra. I'm not making science because, oh, I already have 6K science, really. Oh yeah, because I'm not researching anything. In that case, so how much do I have on volcanoes? So I just have my entire chat. Yeah, I guess I can grab on volcanoes. So reinforced concrete, that's it. I guess I need to drop all this trash that I have on the ship. Yeah. That should be... That should be it, really. So I guess I will just... off camera, because they're gonna take some time to load all this stuff on all the planets. And then once I'm loading, so I will go to... Crap, there is not a good route to do this, because I need to go on both planets. Yeah, so we're gonna gotta grab the stuff there, go volcanoes, grab the stuff there, and then start heading to Aquilo. And then when I'm there, because we already went there, then I start recording again. We're actually going down. So that will be it for now. We'll just be loading the ship and trying to increase the speed here where I'm making rockets. It's like when we're outside of the Aquilo route, it's definitely enough. So it's just need to have a good amount here, so keep up with Aquilo route, because that's the design of the ship, right? So it should keep up in Aquilo. Okay, so I guess that will be it. Let me just launch some rockets and then we end this one. So I need to delete that before I accidentally send stuff on the wrong ship. Then so we can bring way too little to space. It's only 10 each. That's going to be a pain. I mean, you don't need a ton, right? So I just want to have a easier start on Aquilo than using the annoying heat towers. And I do have enough space, right? So I can get rid of all the ammunition. Thruster, one extra cargo bay, the turrets, the walls, this should not be on the ship. Oh, I need more stacked certas, so I grab more on Grabba. I can get rid of the belts, this. Okay, now I have a space to grab out of everything else. Yeah, so we're just gonna leave the ship here, loading this. Give me 1k, and that will take forever. Loading 10 each time. Okay, so see you in the next one. Bye bye.